Welcome back, everybody. My name's slapartist, and I'd like to thank you for joining me here this evening. If you're just joining us first for the evening, we actually finished, God, I'm blanking out here. We did, damn it, what was that first game? I'm sorry, I'm blanking out. We did Ghosts and Goblins, and actually was able to beat that, which was fantastic. No cheats or anything like that. And then I'm blanking out. Metal Storm is what I ended up. Give me 1 second here. Metal Storm is actually what we were able to get through there, and then Ghosts and Goblins with no cheats on that. So that was actually exciting to get through. I was pretty happy with that on myself. So I'm pretty stoked over that one. Anyway, what we have next here is Star Tropics for the NES. We're playing us on the Analogue NT Mini today, so it should look pretty good. Last time I streamed this here on NES fans, did actually rather well for the views, so I think it should do pretty good tonight. So let's go ahead and get things started. And Star Tropics is by far one of my favorite games ever made, and just for the simple fact that it has such fantastic things for this game. And I just ended up beating part 2 not too long ago. If you were able to watch that stream, I was able to take down part 2, and it was really tough. 2 was tough. Part 1 is unique for the simple fact that I think oh yeah, there we are. We'll go ahead and erase that one. We'll just do a new slap. Because if you actually rented this from the video game store, something that was really weird about it is that you were unable to get past a certain part of the game. And what it was, you couldn't get past a certain part if you didn't have the insert that was with it. And now this insert that came with it was a letter from your uncle, Dr. Jones, Dr. J. And if you ran water underneath it, is what they told you to do. It was invisible ink, and then the ink would come out, and it told you the code to get you further along in the game. So it was really neat. But if you didn't have that while you were playing the game, you couldn't get past it, so you'd have to call Nintendo Power. And God knows we love Nintendo Power. Schmitty, you still in here? Schmitty? Still here? Excellent, Schmitty. Yeah, I just ended up taking down Ghosts and Goblins full playthrough. I didn't do it twice. I just did it once, but Shadow asked for it. Shadow got it. So it was pretty cool. I have no idea what was going on there either. Yeah, Shadow, thank you. It was amazing, wasn't it? I was definitely stoked over it. Couldn't believe that I was actually able to beat it. Tough game. But this game is tough too in its own right. I mean, the last time I played it, I actually had to put cheat codes in at the very end just because I couldn't beat the boss. I was struggling with it. And I think I like Star Tropics 1 more than I like Star Tropics 2. And that's just because it goes deep into the roots of me playing this game. I just love everything about it. Give me a second, I'm going to turn up some audio here. We got it up all the way. All right. Let me know if you can't hear me or if the music's too loud. And we'll make that right. Love the music to this game. Yeah, good music, Shadow, definitely. Get a yo-yo in this one. And I like the yo-yo. Monsters appearing. You gotta talk to everybody. Oh, hey, how'd that look? How'd it turn out, Schmitty? What was the condition of it? Well, that's cool you were able to win it, though. I mean, that's still pretty kick-ass, right? I think it's amazing. Good for you, man. That's cool you won it. Actually, I think it was about 2 or 3 years ago, I was on... I can't even remember what Twitter site, and it was when the NES Classic was... in hot commodity and people couldn't get them. Ended up putting in for a raffle of like 2,000 people. I ended up winning the NES Classic. I gave it to my brother for Christmas. I like her hand. It's cool, you want it. See, this one's a hell of a lot different than the second one. You shouldn't be complaining. So I think tomorrow, I think it's going to be either tomorrow or, yeah, maybe tomorrow. I'm going to be streaming Turtles in Time on the Super NT. Future brother law is coming over, and he likes video games. He's never seen a stream setup, so I'm going to indulge him. You had to buy the NES and SNES. Yeah, I won the NES and had to buy the SNES. And if you just watched me beat part 2 the other day, you can see now where they got the final stage from is right here on Sea Island. And I've chose this one tonight because I can actually do a save point in it. Because I won't be able to beat this entire game tonight. Can't remember what way to go. Probably gotta go up. Okay, so the potions will give me some life back, partial life. I can't remember how many hearts they give me, Schmitty. The stars, if I collect, I think, upon collecting the 5th, I believe it gives me extra life back. It might be 1 heart, 2 hearts. I think it might be 1 heart upon collecting 5 stars. And the potions, ooh, there we go. Potions will give me some life back, more than 1 heart. Like I said, it might be 5 or 6 hearts. And there's a potion right there. First one of the game. We got a boss fight coming up. Ooh, 2. So generous. think I knew that was there. So I just screwed myself out and died, lost my potions, so I have to do that again. Which is frustrating. We'll get there. I think I knew that was there. And that's kind of your first taste of the game, so it's like, so that's how it's going to be. All right. And your main character name is Mike. We're not going any further. Nope. See, now my life's hurting. So I don't have a choice but to drink one of my potions. And that was kind of reckless of me to do that. I don't think there's anything in there. Nope. Damn it. Snake time. Done. And the victory music is so sweet. Wow, you've done it. That's right. That's right. And Babu. Nabcom. Is this the dolphin one? Yep, got the dolphin. So you got to use the submarine here, and you can see how it gets kind of sneaky. See that? I mean, you can go through those areas. I don't know. I couldn't tell you. And I do put out on bulletin board, Schmitty, for people to come. They got something that's called, you know, lurking, and it's a way to boost people to get your name out there and stuff. So you'll put in bulletin board systems, you know, like, hey, come to my channel and I'll be in your channel, and then I'll lurk, I'll leave the tab open, and then I'll go do something else. You know, so it's a way to get people to watch, and it's tough to get people to subscribe. You know, or not subscribe but follow. But it's something to do that people are in the community just will put their name out there, so you can try to get more people to watch. And it's just something that people do. You know, and I've done it. I put my name out there. But yes, I would definitely love some more followers. So thank you for getting upset about it, Schmitty. I appreciate it. So now we can submerge, which is really neat. And there's a secret right here, I think. There it is. Does that make sense, Schmitty? How that, you know, why it is the way it is? Is there a reason I choose to stream on Twitch over Facebook and YT? Schmitty. Oh, thank you, Shadow. I definitely appreciate it. No, I stream on Twitch, and I used to stream on both simultaneously, but because I've hit the mark to where I've become affiliated with Twitch, so in the terms of service in my contract, I'm not allowed to stream simultaneously to both channels. And I would normally like to do that. I really would. But again, if I'm caught doing that, then Twitch can cancel my entire channel and get rid of it. And YouTube. Yeah, so I can't stream to YouTube, or I can stream to YouTube and I can stream to Facebook. I just can't do it at the same time as I'm doing it with Twitch. And usually I've used software that would help me do that and stream to multiple channels at once. And it helps definitely boost. And I like to stream to Facebook because I have such a larger audience there. You know, on Facebook, the NES fans page is out of control. But the streaming to Facebook, the quality is terrible. It's not very good. And so, you know, and I only get a 3-hour window or a 4-hour window to stream anyway. So it's the quality's the quality is not as good, but also I don't get the length that I want. So when we were doing our Chrono Trigger stream, when we were playing that through, we would have to reset every 4 hours, and I had massive audio lagging out of sync issues when I used to stream to Facebook, because we have another streamer that does it to Facebook, but he just uses a cell phone to stream. He doesn't use any capture device like I have, or webcams or anything like that. He's just using a cell phone, so it's easier for him just to set a cell phone up and record. I, on the other hand, am using, you know, an elaborate setup of Streamlabs, capture decks, stream decks, just a lot more. There's a lot more complexity to it, you know, and overlays and everything in slobs. So that's why technically, legally, I can't do it to Facebook at the same time, but in the compression on Facebook. So that, I mean, I'm giving you a ton of answers. Says, I assume most people watch Facebook streams on a mobile device. Facebook just made it to where streamers can go up. Really? Well, that's nice. I mean, that definitely makes it easier. But the quality on Twitch that's what it's made for. So the quality of my streams are significantly better because of being on Facebook. Not Facebook, but Twitch. You know, and I've had sync issues. So if you wanna look at a sync issue, go to, I think it's Nintendo fans or GameCube fans, and I think that's where it is. I think it might be Nintendo fans. And I did a huge long weekend playthrough with my cousin, and we streamed all the Resident Evil 2, 3, and Code Veronica, and I think I did part 1. We had a massive weekend of it. And while playing, our audio became out of sync, and so did our voices, and what we were seeing on screen became out of sync, and it was just really frustrating. There was nothing I could do to fix it. And I know I can get a larger audience on Facebook, I know that, but being affiliated with Twitch, they just don't allow me to do that. Plus, I can receive also monetization. People can subscribe to my channel, cheer me, give me, you know, money to play, and that's definitely helpful. You know, I pumped in, I can tell you, let's see this, where is it? I'll tell you how many hours. Where is it here? I've streamed, I think, over the past few days. Let's see here. So, I've streamed between the 27th of February and the 28th of this month. I've streamed for 75 hours. 75 hours I've put into streaming on Twitch. And it's, you know, it's tough. I mean, I definitely want more viewers, and I want people to be into it, you know, but I mean, you're competing with a lot of people online, and it's really difficult. Yeah, I have been streaming. I'm trying to build up the channel, but I mean, it's tough, man. It can be kind of deflating because you're trying to get people to watch, and how do you compete with, how do you compete with the big time streamers who have 400, 500, 600 people that have been watching, you know? So you got to do anything that you can to keep streaming and grinding that out to get viewers. And it's really tough, and I've been blasting Facebook to get more people to watch. And people just don't, you're right, people just don't want to come over from Facebook. They want to just scroll they can scroll through Facebook while they can keep the feed up, and that helps them. They're scrolling their feed. It's like they can't get enough information, or the fear of missing out. It's like they're gonna miss something on Facebook. But if you want to watch a stream, I know Facebook's trying to get in that market with their gaming community now. But Twitch, man, it's just a better deal. And like I said, now that I'm affiliated, I can't do it two at the same time. But I can be paid on Facebook, and that's a big push for it. I mean, not Facebook, but Twitch. So yeah, I put a lot of time into it. Oh, this is a fun fight. Yeah, it's just trying to build up that retro community, man. So, I mean, how can you stay unique on Twitch? Oh, shit. Is the big thing. And what it comes out to be is that you need to maintain constant, familiarity with your stream. So all I'm going to stream is retro games. That's it. I watch it through my TV. I watch it on my TV through the Twitch app, so I'm free to use my phone during the stream. I have Twitch up on my phone as well to make commenting easier. Yeah, and so I try to find a Facebook video. I mean, you can watch, if you go to NES Fans, you can watch some of my older ones. You could probably watch the old Star Tropics one that I did a long time ago. And you notice a difference of quality of the stuff that I've learned now by posting stuff on here, and Twitch followers and subscribe, and you can see the quality from Facebook to the quality in Twitch. And Twitch is where it is, man. I mean, I want to make a partner on Twitch here eventually. So I mean, what I have to do is start averaging for an entire month. I think it is. I got to get 75 live viewers on Twitch, and I have a ways to go, but I mean, the thing is, you just got to keep doing it. You got to keep grinding. And talking to people like Shadow wanted to see Ghost and Goblins, so I appreciate the fact that she's trying to get her friend to follow me as well. I mean, that's what I need. So pushing for that and saying, okay, yeah, I'll try this game, and if I beat it, great. If I don't, great. But I was able to get it through. So I mean, it's word of mouth and spreading that. But it's tough. It can be really deflating, when you're playing to no one. If that makes any sense. Oh, your roommate gave the same thing, same spiel about going to following you from Facebook to Twitch. And that's fine, you know. And Twitch is a hell of a lot better. Twitch, the quality is a better stream. It really is. Sorry, I got some other shit going on. Sorry about that. Got 100 things going on. There we go. What consoles am I able to stream? Well, I can stream about anything. I have a FrameMeister that helps clean up the quality of my streams. So I can stream GameCube. I have a Super NT, an Analogue, which gives me the quality like this. I have the NES Mini, which is the quality like this, what we're playing on. But I can do, I like to do retro, so PS2, PS1, GameCube, Nintendo, Super Nintendo. I want to buy a Sega, an Analog Sega, so I can play Sega games. So those are the games that I like to play. I think I have around 400 NES games, so I have a huge library to get through. So your roommate gave you the same spiel about following you from Facebook to Twitch. Your roommate, were they upset about it? I just had so many difficulties streaming to Facebook. It was just a nightmare. Let me see if I can find one, and I'll show you. I'll show you an example. Seriously, this is worth looking at. And I'm not trying to be a jerk. Yeah, I have a pretty damn good library of games. Let's see here. Retro. I use this retro game collector to monitor everything. So let me go back to the. It's syncing everything up. So for Nintendo, I think it is just NES games. It says I know I have more than 264. That's not including duplicates. So I'm probably around 350, 400. Yeah, I have a good collection of games. 100 and some PS1 games. I mean, this gives you. I think my value of my games is around $20,000. That's what they say. Are you trying to keep games to a few hours? You're willing to play large? No, I'm willing to do larger RPGs, and in fact, I mean, I want to do Final Fantasy 3, and I will get to that one. She's not a fan of Twitch. She's just used Facebook, and that's where a lot of people are. That's what a lot of people are doing. They're just comfortable with Facebook. I did a poll on Facebook, and I said, how many people prefer Facebook to Twitch? It was like 46 to 9. But you don't see people like Ninja streaming to Facebook. You know, he's not going to do it, and he has 40-some thousand people watching him daily. So you're not a fan of Twitch until you start using it, and then you will be a fan of it. You know, it's just that they use Facebook because they want to be on Facebook too. So if Facebook just didn't allow live streaming, then people would all be on Twitch. So unless you're a streamer, then you don't know the difference of it. You know, you won't know the struggle that sometimes it is. But if they're moving the streaming hours up, that's really nice. Let me try to find this video here, and I'd like to show it to you guys, because you'll see the the pain in the ass stuff I'm talking about. You're going to say Final Fantasy 2, Final Fantasy 3, amazing games. Yeah, I'll probably do 3. I mean, I'm a huge fan of 3. Oh, let me see where these videos are. I'm going to show them to you because I think it's worth watching. Okay. Found him. So these were when I was starting off with my cousin was here, and I was just learning how to really learning how to stream. So I'm gonna share these with you. Okay, Shadow and Schmitty. Give me one quick second here. My computer's peaking out at 100% CPU processing right now. Okay. So I'm going to share this with you guys, okay? So bear with me here. If you're not a streamer, you have no business being on Twitch. No, people are on Twitch for 100 other different things. So go ahead and take a look at the link to this video. And, I mean, don't get me wrong. I had 1,400 views on this alone. And, you know, that's what's really frustrating is I'm really trying to get people over from Facebook to watch this. And I'm streaming on behalf of NES and SNES fans. But, I mean, if I can be monetized to make a little money while I do it, since I'm putting 80 hours in a week streaming video games, why the hell not? So take a look at it. Take a look at that link and look at the quality of the video as compared to what it is now. So when my friend was here and we were streaming Chrono Trigger, the quality was amazing for 2 people. And now what I have here is I actually have a 2-camera setup. So I'll show you what the other camera looks like so you can see what's behind me. You'll probably get a laugh out of it. Where is it? Okay. So there's my green screen. So I'm in our spare bedroom is where like my production kind of room is. And so that's what it looks like behind me. So what I'm going to have now is 2 cameras set up. So it'll be nice quality this one, and then I'll have the same camera too for that. So take a look at that stream, and you can see the quality is streaming to Facebook. It hurt my camera resolution, even though I was streaming with GameCube and using GameCube components into a FrameMeister to upscale it. It wouldn't work. It looked terrible. It looked good on our TV, but our quality of stuff just wasn't good. So we're gonna replay those. Here soon, we're gonna replay all those Resident Evils. And those were, I did that over 11 months ago. That was a long time ago. So my skills have definitely gotten better. And my equipment has gotten better. So when we do the stream again, we'll play Resident Evil 2 on the GameCube, and we'll do Resident Evil 3 on the GameCube. Can't wait. RE2 is my baby. It started with my love of Resident Evil. I was in high school. I was a freshman in high school, I think it was, when Resident Evil 1 came out for the PlayStation. And loved it. And in fact, my friends used to rent it from this damn video game rental store, and they'd keep it, and I could never rent it. I'd have to go to their house, go turn it in, and then I'd have to rent it myself. But I stayed up many a late night playing Resident Evil 1 and being absolutely just terrified of it. It was so freaking awesome. So awesome. Yeah, the quality is pretty schmitty on Facebook. Yeah, you see it. It looks like garbage. I'm sorry. I mean, we really had fun, but we're taking it to a level. I'm taking it to a higher level. And that's what I want. If I'm gonna stream, I'm gonna stream it well, and I'm gonna do it as good as I can. And unfortunately, also what I have to do is I run everything on Macs. I'm a Mac user through and through. I hate Windows. But unfortunately, I had to reformat an old iMac I had with Windows 10 because all the stuff I want to stream with is only on Windows. Should have been paying attention to that. Let me look on the stream here. I'm going to rewind it here to make sure where I need to jump. Sorry, I had to pause it here, and I'm watching my stream because I missed what stone I need to jump on. So I'm re-watching this here. Okay, 2 over. There it is. Gotta like that delay. I don't want to agree about the quality, but okay, yeah, it's what it is, and that's what I was doing. That's what I was dealing with, and it was. And so, fast forward it and get it later into the game, and you'll see that the audio is not synced with the video. And it's just, it's frustrating. And so that's why I stopped, and that's why I ended up trying to explore other avenues. And that's why I quit streaming for a long time, because I had to get my poop in a group and figure out what the hell am I doing wrong. I didn't go through the right way. Oh, maybe I did. No, I don't think that was the right way. Maybe it was. Shit. Yeah, I went the right way. Yeah, and that's why I quit streaming for a while. So fast forwarding, you'll see the quality breaks. So around Halloween, also what I'm going to do is I have a great director's cut on the PC here, which is my iMac. A director's cut of Silent Hill 2 with all the modifications for a beautiful HD version of it. And there's a whole community that made all these mods for Silent Hill 2. And it is hands down just beautiful. And so on Halloween, what I like to do is stream scary games. Fatal Frame 2. And my other baby. Yeah, Silent Hill 2. I got an amazing director's cut of it. And I think they were selling them they were only released in Europe. And I found a download of it. And so I installed that on the computer. It looks amazing. I know they remade it for an HD version on the PS2 or 3. Garbage compared to this. And so, that, Fatal Frame 2, love it. And, Fatal Frame 2, Silent Hill 2, Kuon. I'm a huge horror game fan. So we'll play a bunch of those. Oh, shit. Can you turn your MacBook Pro into a gaming laptop? You can. Yeah, you can. The thing that... Don't get me wrong. So I use the Elgato HD60S game capture card. Or the device, whatever it is. And I use that on my Mac. But the problem with it is that I was not able... Let me get to this guy. I used the HD60S and it worked, but I had to use the Elgato gaming capture software that accompanied this. I couldn't use OBS or SL OBS or Streamlabs because Mac doesn't have a driver for the Elgato card. Elgato hasn't made the drivers for it, and I don't think they ever will. Bullshit. I hate it. I hate using Windows to the life of me. So I couldn't use OBS, and meaning that when I was using the Elgato game capture software, I couldn't hear myself talk into the microphone. I would only hear the game, or I could only hear the microphone. I couldn't hear both at the same time. So when my cousin was playing with me and we had both two headphones on, we couldn't hear each other through the mics unless we just wanted the microphone. And, well, we want to hear ourselves, but we also wanted to hear the game too. So we're playing a scary game and we couldn't hear the game audio if we wanted to hear ourselves talk and monitor ourselves. But if we wanted to hear the game audio, then we couldn't hear ourselves talk. Elgato Game Capture didn't allow you to do that. You couldn't change it. So that's why I wanted to use OBS. And to use OBS, I needed Windows. So you can use it. I would install Boot Camp on your MacBook Pro and use that if you're going to stream. That's my thought. And I didn't do Boot Camp. I had difficulties with it, so I just formatted the whole computer and went to Windows. If that makes sense. But then I use the Elgato Stream Deck, and that's great because then I can control all my scenes and sources on OBS by the touch of a button. And that's fantastic. And the Elgato Stream Lights, the key lights, and I can control all my lights by the touch of my controller or my Stream Deck. If you're gonna stream, Schmitty, do put Boot Camp on it. You're gonna want to use Windows, man. Right to buy a gaming PC, but I'm a professor at a university. That's my day job. I'm a professor, and so I have extra iMacs access to extra iMacs. So I'm not going to buy a gaming PC with my own money when I can just take another iMac and reformat it and do a PC. But you're right. It would be almost easier to buy a gaming PC. Absolutely correct. But that's not what I want to do. I hate investing in that. I don't like PCs. Yeah, Shadow Lady, show your friend the quality of that Facebook stream compared to what my Twitch stream is. There's a level of difference there. Yeah, I know that people are frustrated with it, and people are like, why'd you leave Facebook? Why'd you do that? It's quality, man. I'd rather have a good quality stream, it's good looking and good for archival purposes, than to have a shitty one and have 5,000 people watching it as opposed to having 5 people watching it. it just speaks volumes to professionalism. Shit. Shit. Dead. I knew that was coming. What time is it? Ooh, these guys are... Whoa, 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 whoa. I got hung up there. Damn it. Oop, that one caught me off guard. I was a little slow on that. But I might call that a night. I think I'm done. It's about midnight here my time. I think I'm gonna go ahead and just call that an evening. But ooh, that was loud. But to Shadow and Schmitty, thanks for sticking around. I do appreciate that here. I do appreciate that. So hopefully I was able to answer some questions on a few things that we were talking about on streaming, and hopefully we can get some more people to come in. Shadow, thank you for recommending to your friend to watch on Twitch as opposed to Facebook. I'm not saying it's bad. It's just not the best. Let's see if I can exit out here. Make sure if it saves it. Let's see. Gonna make sure I'm okay with this. Chapter 3. Yeah. Alright. So I'm gonna go ahead and just call it a night though. But again, I'd like to thank everybody for watching. I really do appreciate it. Yeah, I'll be on tomorrow early in the morning actually. Tomorrow's my, I'll be starting kind of early in the morning. I think around maybe, I don't know, 9:30, 10, so, yeah, I don't know what time you'll be on, but, yeah, I'll be on, yeah, earlier in the morning. Family's coming in, future family-in-law, so, yeah, anyway. Thanks for watching. Do appreciate Schmitty. And like I said, hopefully that answered some questions about the streaming setup and stuff. So if it didn't, I'll try to answer more later. But thanks for watching, everybody. I do appreciate it. Awesome. Thank you, Shadow. Have a good night. You're welcome. Yeah, I'll be on tomorrow morning trying to wrap up some of this or trying something else. But anyway, thank you. Do appreciate it. Everybody have a good night.